Lucifer podcast. Welcome to our first Q&A live with the crew. That would be us, Don Priest and myself, Susie Singer-Carter, co-creators of this wonderful podcast, and then our cast, which you'll get to meet shortly. I'll just introduce myself really quickly. Again, I'm Susie Singer-Carter. I'm a co-creator, and I'm a writer, producer, director on this, and an actress. I play Holly Klim, and an editor, and pretty much do everything. Dawn and I, we're we're a two-man show.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm Don Priest. I am also writer, director, producer, creator, editor, and vampire, and about 10 other voices throughout, just small voices throughout. And we're thrilled to have you here today. We're thrilled to have our cast here today. And Susie, why don't you tell us a little bit, how did this get started?
Don't mind if I do. So, this concept actually started when I was doing it was called Scream Queens. It was a musical, and it was about these Scream Queens at a convention. And I thought, what an amazing arena to have a series, because it was so rich. And at the time, I was married to an actor who was on a sci-fi series, and I also got very acquainted with the sci-fi conventions, which also bled into the horror and also comic, graphic novel, and gaming. And I thought, wow, it's super rich, super fanatic, and super fun and crazy, and the fans are voracious. So we decided to create a series, and this is at least a decade ago, and we developed it with Max Brooks, who wrote World War Z and the Zombie Survival Guide, and he helped us get our world. He consulted on the world to keep it authentic, as opposed to the Hollywood fantasy world of monsters. He kept it authentic, as it were, so that we would be able to, appeal to his fans, who are very, very voracious and know they're up on their zombies and monsters. So we had to toe the line, and we're very grateful to Max. And we also developed with Sean Cunningham. Don, you can jump in any time.
We got producer of Friday the 13th, and Freddy versus Jason, and we worked with Sean in the early stages, and also with Dean Batali, who was EP on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and that '70s show. A really good pedigree of people that kind of were the roots of I Love Lucifer.
When we took it from there, we decided to do a film, because things got. We just, iterations happen, and then came COVID, and then we decided to create a podcast, an audio show based on this. Go ahead, Don.
No, I'm saying we were already doing another podcast, which was completely different than this one, called Love Conquers Alls, which is about, surviving as a caregivers in Alzheimer's. And we were lucky enough to win the Best Podcast 2020 New Media Awards. And we said, well, we can do that. We can certainly do this. And decided to turn the screenplay into a episodic podcast.
Because we thought it would be so easy.
Oh, yeah. We forgot to think about that it wasn't going to be.
We forgot to think about the fact that the challenges of doing an audio play, as it were, really a series, almost a TV series with no visuals. So it was challenging, to say the least. And we had to. I think that we've risen to the occasion. We hope that we've delivered something really fun and unique, and I think our audio design is freaking off the charts. Thank you, Dawn. And we're really proud of it. Our actors are spectacular, and they've been so generous with their time and their houses, because we've been doing this through COVID. And their talent.
Yeah, with COVID, it's like, some of them are recording in closets and bedrooms and bathrooms, and to make that all come together and make it sound like they're all in the same room, the same place. And it's through brilliant direction by Ms. Singer-Carter, and brilliant acting by our crew that we hope we've achieved that. And that said, I think it's time we can see. Hopefully, you'll see that this has all come to fruition. We'd like to play you a trailer that we've come up with. Hopefully, you'll get a sense of what I Love Lucifer, the podcast, is all about.
And then you'll meet all the actors after, right
Yes.
after.
Right after this.
Let us take you back to a world you may recall of a simpler time, those halcyon bygone days of the year 2019. This is not my story, although it could be argued that it ought to be. I've led a brilliant life, but it is, however, the story of my seed, expertly planted some 30 years ago. Tanya, along with her delectable young companion, Holly. There is my little sausage now.
Come out. Let's put this to rest.
Everyone can see and hear. You want me to turn
The fantasy of their day job turns into a living nightmare when the lines of reality are blurred as two B-movie starlets battle movie monsters by day
Tell me why there's more blood on me than on her. She's the zombie.
and real monsters by night.
I'm Bloody fucking Bones. Do you know who I am?
Bloody fucking.
I'm a boogeyman.
We found him with all his flesh torn off.
Give it a rest, or we'll arrest you.
What charge?
No charge, we'll do it for free. You're welcome.
Now, if they could only get along with each other.
I hate you so much.
As wackadoo as everything is, I'm glad that we're going to do it together.
One of the top 4 worst parts about being a demon hunter is spending time with you. Do not slap her face. You're gonna get in trouble again. Bitch.
Ow!
Fantasy.
You have the power. It's your kiss. Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me quick. Swallow my soul, swallow my soul.
Yo, look in my eyes. White. Remember?
Yeah. What's up with them? Why aren't you blinking?
Action.
She springs into a spinning kick.
How are we doing this?
Horror.
Sweetie, you had me going so hard. Oh my God.
Demons!
Wow, 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 wow.
You are a scream queen, but you can't scream?
She fucking with me.
Yes, she is.
Fire!
I've arranged for you to play roles as real-life demon hunters.
What the F?
And teacups.
You have really nice boobies.
I wish I had your boobies.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oof, her tits look great. I'm good.
Moving on.
When the cameras stop rolling.
Now your clients are calling cut, only I call cut. That's a cut.
The real terror begins.
Don't be embarrassed about being scared. We're in a very scary situation.
Go F yourself.
I love Lucifer.
You can't write that shit.
And
You're
there
in
I
the
love-
screen on the look up there, bottom right corner.
Yay!
that
Really
was
great.
our
Cheers, Ada.
trailer, and none of that could at
We
all
can't
be
hear
possible
them.
without our amazing cast. We
Yes.
cannot say enough.
Look up
about
here.
this.
You're on the program. See it?
Oh, I think we have somebody.
Don't
I think
worry.
we have somebody, but yeah.
Change
Pink
this.
lady, we can hear you.
There we go.
Good. Thanks.
Although it was
Yeah,
interesting.
so that was interesting. So we're gonna just introduce our cast members and let them introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about who they are and the character that they play. And we'll start with Adam Levy, who plays Nigel and the narrator.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I play the father of Tanya, Nigel Thompson, and I also narrate the podcast as well, which is great fun and hard work. And Nigel is an actor, so I'm an actor playing an actor, and he's a very well-to-do actor, a little bit more well-to-do than me, but I'm sort of like erring on the side of I don't know where Nigel and Adam they collide somewhere in the middle. Hopefully not too much, but anyway, that's who I'm playing. And I really enjoy the script. And It's wild doing it at home, but it's great fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's
and he's
such
excellent.
fun
So
working
much
with you.
fun. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Brilliant.
So if you have questions, put them in the chat. You'll get to ask questions later. And Dawn.
Yes. Next we have maybe I don't know if she's the heartbeat, the pulse, the driving force. I don't know. She's many of those things, and she's brilliant. And it's Dawn Marie Ferrara as Tanya Thompson. Dawn Marie, hello. Unmute yourself there and say hi.
Hey, what's up? Can I just have you intro me everywhere, Don, from now on, please?
Yes, you can carry me with you.
I'm Dawn Marie Ferrara. I play Tanya Thompson. She is a force herself. She's a scream queen diva. And much like what Nigel Adam said, sometimes I surprise myself when I'm like, hey, I'm more like her than I thought. Hey, wait a second. She's been a lot of fun to bring to life. Thank you guys so much for inviting me to this. Susie and Don created such rich material to work with. Creating it in a closet
I
was...
cannot hear any of what you're saying.
Hi, Pink Lady.
Yes, there you go.
The show is right there. It's our next show.
And scene. and that's about it. That's me. I am an actress playing an actress as well.
Excellent.
And brilliantly. Very brilliant.
Susie, do you want to introduce yourself or some other cast member?
I already introduced myself. I mean, I play Holly, her sidekick, who's a young ingenue, just a tad younger than who I am in real life. But hey, it's audio. Who cares? So, but we're having a ball. It's a great dynamic that we have. Dawn Marie worked in another film that I directed and wrote, and Dawn and I produced, and she's just just so much fun to work with. We're having a ball. I'm laughing so much. She just kills me. But next up is Rick Singer. Where are you, Rick? And Rick plays Larry Steinman, the lovable agent.
There we go. Hey, it's Rick.
There you are.
Rick Singer.
Hello.
I just had to take the mic off. I was sitting there thinking, I didn't know if I couldn't remember that I had a last name, but it's Larry Steinman, right?
Yes.
So,
That's right.
yes, playing the sort of manager agent extraordinaire to Holly and Tanya. And it's been a lot of fun, enjoying playing the role, enjoying doing the work. The creativity has been a lot of fun. And yeah, well, doing it sort of in a bubble, quasi-bubble, that has turned into this great, wonderful arena. So appreciate that, and I hope anyone who's listening to this now will come aboard and listen to the podcasts, because great effort has been put into them by the team, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's like old sort of radio theater on steroids.
Oh, we lost him.
And we lost him.
And
you know
he
what?
was saying all positive things, too.
He was saying all the right things. Everything he said was correct.
Right.
Well, we'll go from one Rick to another Rick.
Yes.
And that would be Rick Adams. And Rick, hello.
Hello, Don. Hello, Susie.
I would say from across the pond, but the pond would be like El Segundo, I guess, or
Oh
Hollywood.
yeah, that's right. They take anyone in this country these days, so it's proof positive. But basically, I play E Infinity, who's a kind of gorgeous wee sex bomb wrapped in an enigma that's sandwiched between two slices of OMG and lovely slathered with a side helping of Hey Girl, what are you wearing? So kind of, he's a bit of a weirdo, a Scotsman who basically he's a special effects whiz and genius and believes he can have any girl that he turns his eye to. So typecasting, guys, come on.
Absolutely.
Not really. And really, of course, he gets destroyed in relationships, and I think basically he's returning the favor. He's an interesting cat. But anyway, I've had a great time working with an extraordinarily talented cast, and of course, working with Don and Susie. I've worked with them several times before, and they are both creative whirlpool geniuses that come up with incredible concepts. So it's been a real pleasure and honor just to be with you guys again.
Ditto.
Is that a heart? Yeah. Thank you.
Ditto.
Thank you, Rick. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Who's next, Susan?
Next is Lorraine Devon Wilkie, who plays Portia DePaulo, and also Tartaros. Which is giving away a little bit of the storyline there, but yeah, she plays two roles, and I'll let her introduce herself and talk about what that's been like.
It's been so fun. I've known Don and Susie for longer than we've all been alive, so it's a very long relationship. We've worked on a lot of different projects together, and this one was so much fun because I got to play somebody that I never play, which is Portia is a gossip columnist. I like to think of her as sort of a multifaceted information seeker. She works for Wikipedia.biz. And, most people think of her as sort of a clickbait whore or a tabloid hound, but I think of her as sort of, she's just a gal who's put sensational into sensationalism. That's how I see her. She's rowdy and louder than I am now in my life. I used to be as loud as she was. And she's been great fun to play because she's sort of a cross between Ursula from Mermaid, The Little Mermaid, and Cruella de Vil is kind of how I see her. I also had fun singing on the Scream Queen song. I'm a singer for a long time, so that was a really fun thing to do. So it's just been a great project and great fun to play a character that lets me be a little evil. So I appreciate doing it. Look forward to seeing how it rolls out.
A little evil.
She does amazing. She plays an amazing evil. She does it
trying
so well.
Trying to hold back. Let them want to know how evil.
Wow. So. Fabulous. And now we have a twofer. We got a twofer in the center square. We have the fabulous Hedges Capers and Nancy Capers. Hedges plays a boogeyman named Bloody Bones, and Nancy is a mysterious tarot card reader. And why don't we hear a little bit from both of you?
I've just had so much fun being involved with a creative project. I didn't have to study very long for the tarot card reader, but I totally enjoyed it.
And we enjoyed it.
I too have known Susie and Dawn for a million years, and it's just been fun.
I got full-eating babies.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, it's delicious, but when you've done it so long, you somehow just would like to be released. Please release me. Let me go.
And we shall. And we shall.
Well, it's been a treat.
We've had so much fun.
It's been.
I think we lost Pink Lady, but I'm just going to say about her, since we lost her, I'm just going to say that she is phenomenal. She has her own.
Oh, there
here
she is.
Comes.
She's back.
I was about to just. Unmute yourself and say hello, dear.
Okay.
Pink Lady, who plays Delia Steinman, who plays Larry Steinman's mother. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
I don't know if she can hear us, but
I don't think she can hear me. But I will tell you how wonderful she is. She's not muted, but she.
Say hello, Pink Lady. Hello.
Yes.
There we go.
They can hear you.
I'm glad they can hear me.
But you can't hear them.
I know. I can't hear you.
We love you. We thank you so much. This woman is an incredible talent and a heart, and I love her so much, and I'm so excited that she allowed us to. We can't hear you. Wait, unmute yourself. There.
Delia is absolutely off the wall, and Larry, my son, has to adore me, right? Just has to adore me. And I am so thrilled because it gives me a chance to be with my son at his studio. And I just love the character because she's wild and wacky and fun and energetic like me, humble and shy, they're definitely humble and shy. And to me, being with all of you and being, as I said, deliciously eaten alive. I mean, that was the best part. I mean, that was just wonderful. But the way I said tell people is, I was eaten alive, and the last thing to go was the hair, the pink hair. So anyway, I want to come back as the ghost of Larry's mother. We have to do that.
Who knows what'll happen?
And learn how to do this tech stuff.
Who knows?
Okay.
Listen,
Anything
it's
can
COVID.
happen
We're
on
all struggling. Everyone gets it. This is what we're doing. 2021. Here we are.
Yep. And
so there she is. She's lovely. She has her own talk show as well, a variety show. She's so talented and vivacious, and we should all be like her when we're that stage of life. She's amazing.
Susan, I think why don't we? Do you want to? I think we have a clip we can share from episode 1.
We do. We have a
yeah,
little highlights clip.
Just to give you a little slice of episode 1, and I think we can do that right now, right?
Yes, we can.
Here we go.
Tanya manages to loop one of the lassos around a gravestone, and with a mighty pull, she tears the zombie's arm out of its socket.
Oh! God damn it!
Oh, fuck's sake, the blood! But all is not as it seemed. For this is not a cemetery, this is a backyard, and this is not a zombie battle, it is my spawn, Tanya, and a delightful ingenue, Holly Klim. This is not a true horror, it is a low-budget horror movie set.
What the fuck, Larry? Now your clients are calling cut? Only I call cut.
That's a cut!
Your AD didn't get the memo either. Relax, Harvey.
Do me a favor. Cool it with the pistachios, man. Start smoking again, please.
Hey, can you grab me a full blue? Copy.
Yo, Holly, what the F is your problem? You aimed the blood right at my face deliberately.
Huh? You mean deliberately?
Don't hit her. Do not hit her. Do not slap her face. You're gonna get in trouble again.
Ow, that's not what I meant.
What'd you say? Huh?
Nothing.
Bitch.
Ow, stop, please.
Oi, Pillix! Save it for the camera! Fucking hell, Tanya. I thought smacking about was our thing. I'm a little hurt.
Enter the special effects supervisor and Scottish expat, Ian Finnerty. Handsome bastard with his unconsidered, tousled, long black hair in the prime of his life. Could have been me once upon a time.
That idiot zombie purposely splashed the blood on my face. Seriously, were there no actresses available?
Surprised you don't like her. I find you two eerily similar. You both think the world of you. Oddly enough, she really does. You know, you are the absolute poster child for avoidant disorder.
Oh my God.
Not really. Just trying to be a friend here, trying to give you an excuse for rejecting anyone who might have the potential to be crazy about you.
Not anyone, just people who are crazy.
Yeah, see? Textbook.
Okay, let's cut the pillow talk, you two. Ian, you're just fueling the fire.
You need to fire her, Larry.
And there's a little slice.
That's a little slice of it. There we go. Yeah. So you will get to hear the whole episode July 14th. We're launching on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, you name it, we'll be there. And please subscribe if you like it and leave us a nice review if you like it. If you don't, don't leave a review.
Just leave us a nice review and comments, even if you don't like it. Well, I think we have some questions from our audience.
From our audience.
Yes, and why don't we delve into that?
Pull those up.
How did this podcast start, and what spiked the idea? I think we kind of covered that, earlier. So let's spend a little more time on maybe a different question, because I think we covered that one. Aha, Adam. As both the narrator of the show and the father to one of the main characters, how do you feel it is alike and different from being a dad in real life? and a dad to a zombie-slaying movie star?
Very different. Usually when I'm recording, my children are being quiet in their rooms, and they're obviously slightly younger than the actual storyline. Different, but then also, as I say, it all merges into one somehow, and I find myself reminiscing about my acting career over the years to my children, and it doubles as Nigel, and that always makes me giggle. And in fact, when I was coming to America, I had to sponsor myself to get a green card. And I found that I spent a lot of the time making my folder for how I was an extraordinary talented actor, and it went along the lines of being some sort of alumni of the RSC or here or there or whatever. And I actually say this stuff in the podcast for a character who isn't me, and it makes me howl and makes my family howl as well. And it's very quotable, and I'm worryingly similar to the character sometimes. But as far as the family and the podcast family and my family, very different. You just got to keep the dog quiet. That's the main issue with the podcast, which can be tricky. And of course, you can't throw your kids a bone like you can the dog. Anyway, so that's kind of answering your question.
Oh, thank you so much.
Beautiful.
It's a pleasure.
Right.
Yeah, and it's so fun because that character is so. You couldn't do it better. The thespian. The thespian that you.
Susie, I'm not doing anything. That's the worry. That's the worry.
But you have the voice.
It's near and dear. It's near and dear to my heart, that character, and I love it. I love what you do. It makes me so happy. It makes me so happy.
I know.
It
I know, and it was great listening to that clip. Was great because actually, I think we've all learned a lot. I mean, that's all you can do is learn by doing something like this. And as we've gone through the episodes, my goodness, we've learned what it's like to record at home, and how great that's been.
Yeah,
and also I think just to add before we go to the next question is that how much we depend as actors or directors on visual to tell a story, and the challenges of just doing it with audio, and what a different medium it is, and also very exciting because it allows the audience to put their own visual in. So that's something we haven't done for a long time. So it's challenging, but it's exciting. It really is. So Dawn Marie has the next question from someone wants to know, is the interaction between Tanya and Holly on set similar to what it feels like working with difficult co-stars in real life? And don't say me.
Oh, exactly the same. Well, the difference is Tanya gets a chance to exercise all that we would want to do with people that are being difficult. I mean, when you work, it's long hours, big personalities, people get tired, people get cranky, things happen like that. You just have to be diplomatic, a word that Tanya knows nothing about. So it's really fun to really just be right in the moment. And if I want to slap someone, I slap them. It's like, you're annoying me. It's like, she's so fun. Thank you so much for giving me this character. She's been a whirlwind. Just piggybacking off of what you were talking about, working this way, if we were working in a studio, recording, it would have been so different because as actors, I love to bounce off other actors. This is just so isolating that it was it's another skill set that I have because of this, but it was really because we interact so much together, Susie, that I was like, where are you? You're not here. I can't freaking, I can't work this way, but we found different ways to work, and it's been a lot of fun.
And let me tell you, as somebody who gets to be the spectator when Susie and Dawn Marie are working off of each other. It's pretty amazing. I've never seen two people laugh harder in my life. These two just, I mean, all it takes when Dawn Marie will be doing lines and I'm looking over to the screen because I'm not in the same room, and Susie has just got her head buried in her face and just shaking, and then Susie says something, and then I see Dawn Marie go like, and it's constant. It's a ton of work. But it's a lot of fun. And the two of them, the chemistry, I think what people will really love about is the chemistry between the two of you. And
one of my goals is to make Susie laugh. If I could make her disappear from the screen because she's laughing so hard, it's a win.
Win-win. All right, Susie.
No, this has been so much fun because I'm just entertained when we're recording. It's so much fun, and I've had to not tell anybody what's going on because we're trying to keep it quiet. So it's just, you're in for a treat, I'm telling you. It's just so much fun. What was the process like finding all the voices for these unique characters? How did you know they were right for the role? Because they said they would do it? No, I'm kidding.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, and they had a microphone. That was it. That was the qualifications. Yes.
No.
Do you have a microphone?
Yes.
Okay, you got the job. No.
But here, actually, the truth is that we all tend to work with the same people because we build a tribe and we love them and we're we sort of like-minded people. So yes, most of these people on the screen, I love them as human beings and I love them as talented folks. And so I was thrilled that, the best thing about COVID was that people were available. And so we were able to take advantage of all that, and that was the best, that was the silver lining of this horrible time in the pandemic. And also getting to meet new people. All our cast is certainly not here. Our cast is almost 30 people, and not everyone can make it. And I've met so many wonderful people who loved the project, wanted to be a part of it, and have lent their voices, and they've all had some unique voices, and I was more than excited. And we just put the word out and sent the script out, and most people just loved the script and said they were in. Like Adam, like Pink Lady, who I adore, and Lorraine, and Nancy, and Hedges, and Rick Adams, and Rick Singer, and Dawn Marie, and Johnny McGovern, and Sebastian Jazuko, who plays Shig, who's our 14-year-old, who's an amazing. Wait till you hear him; he'll crack you up. And we were just lucky. We were just lucky. We appreciate it. We're very grateful.
Indeed. And it's. This probably wouldn't have happened without COVID. I mean, if there was ever a silver lining to that, it's this.
Yep.
And we hope that silver lining will shine. How was that? Was that really good?
It was just like Rick, yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. It was fair. All right. Okay. Rick Singer, a.k.a. Larry Steinman. We have a question for you. What are some of the ways you get into your character? Is it difficult portraying a pretentious producer agent type?
No, we had an acting teacher years ago. Wait, are you commenting or?
No.
There was an acting teacher years ago who said that we all know pretty well, who said, when you want to be or act like you're drunk, try your best to try to act like you're not drunk. So the same thing with, as you guys know, with an agent or manager, I didn't want to fall into a stereotype. So our character kept saying, let's not make this a caricature of a manager. So it really was just really about drawing as much as you could about the background information from the different characters. We put them all into an environment that was really created very well so that we knew where we were, who we were, what we were doing, what the stories were about and stuff, so that we could portray the people as we really thought they should, along with some very good writing, some very good acting, and that's how you do it. It's very easy to just go out and try to portray something stereotypical. He's an agent, he's a Hollywood agent, but to go out there and sort of act against type, that's the trick. There's the rub right there, right? So that's the answer pretty much. I've always done that. My acting style has always been that way. I don't want to just try to do things that are so much on the nose, or something you'd expect. That's what makes things interesting. trying to make them interesting is giving some life to the character. And that's what I think the opportunity here, where we were working in a vacuum, where it was more than just 30-second commercial pieces or something. It really gave us the opportunity to sort of dig in a little bit. That's what I did.
Yeah. And you've done it amazingly well. It is very difficult to not make a stereotype out of a character like that, because everyone's got in their head, oh, he's an agent, so he's automatically this or that, and I think the nuances you found is great. Yeah.
I think the advantage also of being able to do this, at our own speed. We got to know the voices of the actors, and so we were able to start, molding dialogue to fit that we knew would work well with their character. Like Dawn Marie, I knew I knew the kinds of areas that she would just dig into, and Adam, of course, and just those kinds of areas where we knew this is going to sound so good, because we were starting to learn their voices, really learning them. I mean, we live with them 24/7. I'm not even exaggerating. We know every nuance of all of your voices, and we imitate them, and we amuse ourselves.
Yes, yes, we have certain speech pattern, and we literally can hear it as it's being written, and they always come through. So
that's what's interesting about this process. Rick Adams, what did you find most unique about recording a podcast during quarantine?
The nudity really was absurd.
Us or yours?
It was too much sometimes. Sometimes not enough. But it was.
British. Yeah.
It was. But I got used to it pretty fast, because that's what happens when you work with Don and Susie. Also, I think it was great was there were no excuses about people being late on the 405 or the 10, so that was really good. Everyone was together, and the only thing I would complain about is that the craft table sucked. It sucked.
Right.
I mean, I used to go back and there would be delicious stuff there, right? So I'd go and have it and eat it, and I'd come back and it hadn't been replenished. It was just, it was the same. So I don't know what you guys were playing at.
Yeah. But often not even there, which is even
it's
more
kind of pathetic, but it's okay. Eventually I had to fend for myself. So, but I think it was really, what was beautiful about it was the fact that everyone was spending such a degree of solitude and sort of manicness locked inside their own boxes, some with children, and some without. And I think it became an immensely beautiful kind of lifeline for everyone to create together and be able to sort of connect and affect. And so it was a really great gift as a result of that. Like you were saying earlier, there were some strange gifts from last year. Some horrible things happened last year, but there were some extraordinarily weird and beautiful benefits of it. So it's great. And you could get to see people's homes intimately and see whether or not they had terrible IKEA furniture or what.
Right.
So that was another thing.
And their closets too.
And Don's not wearing pants, so
No, well, rarely. But and it was interesting when we first started this. We thought we would have everyone on at the same time and record the whole episode all at the same time. That did not prove to do well, and no, that did not go well. And so we went more one-on-one. And the beautiful thing about this is really it was also a way to just connect with other people in a time where there was no connection at all. And when it's with people that you love, it's all the better. So yes. Lorraine, we have a question for you.
Yes. Yes.
If you could give any advice to the Portias of the world, what would it be?
The Portias of the world. Therapy would be a good place to start. No, if I look at this through the prism of Portia, the Portia prism, I'd say if you want to be a really snarky, evil gossip columnist, the first thing to be is excellent if you want to work in a place with the prestige of Wikipedia.biz. Also, I think you have to have a killer instinct and be willing to ask anyone, anything, and everything that everyone wants to know. And, lastly, I think you have to be very willing to let your inner dark side come out and be willing to devour the subjects that you find really annoying. And that can be interpreted in so many ways. So that now, see, that's through Portia. Lorraine, the human, would say, go volunteer at a animal shelter. But Portia is, yeah, go do something good for someone. Portia's, Portia's like everybody on TMZ, only louder. So that would be my advice.
More vicious.
And you and again, that's another character that you can fall into stereotypical traps, and thank God you did not. I mean, you really brought such a
so much fun.
Yeah, I mean, color.
Oh,
and,
thanks.
and
It was really great fun to play her because she. Why am I hearing her? Because she was so unlike me. Although I can be loud and obnoxious too.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, but you surprised us. We had so much fun listening to you do your stuff. It was amazing. Wait till you hear her. Hedges, your character,
Howdy.
Bloody Bones. How do you do?
For hundreds of years, he's been devouring babies. I mean, how difficult is that? You talked about having them around for the COVID stuff. We have none here at our house.
Babies?
They've all been. No, so
where are the twins? Where are the twins? Anybody know?
They were delicious. What can I say? If you do that for such a long time, you start to lose interest in some other things, and you want to just be set free. And you see these lovely ladies, I just like for them to eat my face. Just kiss my face and take me away, please.
And we did.
Beautiful.
And we would.
Yeah. So when I was singing my song, I was just hoping that they would come deliver me from evil.
Yeah, there's nothing like a singing boogeyman. Let me tell you.
Yeah, there you go. Gotta have it.
And he kills it. Literally, he kills it.
Well, we have one last question, I think, and then we've got some gifts to give away, and then we'll wrap it all up.
Yeah.
Nancy, as a tarot card reader in the show, did you do any research on modern day tarot card readers?
So much. So much. None.
Okay,
I did none. I did none. Yeah.
And it shows. It really.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dawn. Where's my dressing room, Dawn?
Huh?
It's around the corner, honey.
What?
Just keep walking, Nancy. Just keep walking.
Yeah. I'll just keep going. Keep going.
She's been reading my cards for 26 years.
Yeah, I have, baby. Yeah, I have.
Well, yeah, and you brought some. We found some. Just that was one where sometimes you get a roll, and it's like as you're doing it, you discover, we try differently. It's one of the beauties about working this one-on-one, is that it gives you a chance to explore and find new things. And Nancy brought ideas to the table that that we didn't think about. And
Not
didn't
really.
think about them even after she presented them. We just didn't even think about them.
I'm still thinking about him. Now I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
I'll take her to her dressing room as we mute.
Yeah.
And then, we do have a question for Pink Lady. What is your favorite memory from recording the show?
Because that's the way I am. I'm up, I'm energetic, I want to do things. And with the cast like this, I'll be eating on any time. Really and truly. Thank you.
It was, yeah.
Well, my favorite memory of you was enjoying her ad lib about not the hair. It was fantastic. But so we
have another question for Adam.
Okay.
Yeah, for Adam.
Adam, what do you enjoy most about acting? How is screen and stage acting different from voice acting? From At My Life Crisis.
My midlife crisis. Yeah.
My midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
I think,
What do I enjoy most about acting? I enjoy playing, and I enjoy. It's the only thing I can do, and I never stop doing it. So I adore acting, because it's just it's playing, and I enjoy the people, which is really hard on a podcast because you can't really interact in the same way at all, and I really miss that, and I'm scared of. In a way, I'm scared of going back to it, that sort of intimacy. But and so much of everything an actor does nowadays is through a camera, and it can be very difficult and very traumatic and very wonderful in different ways. So that's I enjoy playing. That's why I act, I suppose. How is the screen different from stage acting? Oh, it's a different profession. I think it's a different skill with the same heart. So I use the same actor's heart and soul, but it's a very different skill, and I'm still learning, and as we all are, and I love it. So thank you for that question.
Absolutely.
Now I think that's really it. And I have three. Thank you, everybody, whoever's out there. We don't know who's all out there, but I do know that we did a random little. We pulled some random names out of our proverbial hat.
And what are they going to win, Susan? What are they going to win?
Well, they're going to win one of these, but there's all kinds you can choose from. These are just samples of delicious little lines from our show, I Love Lucifer, and you will get your choice of which one you want and your size. And are you ready? Yeah. Okay, I think you know this. I know two of these people, and I did not choose these. Nio Wallace, you are our winner. Hurrah, huzzah. My other friend who has been so supportive, I have never met her in person, but I love her dearly ever since I did my other film. Kim Ann Miller, you won a t-shirt, and I know you're going to wear it proudly because you're the best. And I'm going to get it correctly. My Midlife Crisis, you won the third one. So thank you so much. If you can just DM us either on Facebook or YouTube, give us your information and we'll give you the site to go to. You'll pick out what you want and we will send it out to you. And we're excited. Thank you so much, everybody who came. And if you liked what you heard, please listen to us soon. We're launching July 14th on Apple, as I said, on Spotify, everywhere. You'll find us, I Love Lucifer. And we're just super, super excited.
Yeah, you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at I Love Lucifer, the podcast, on Twitter at I Love Lucifer 5. And as Susie said, Facebook and YouTube. And we're thrilled. We're hoping to do another one of these before we launch with the cast. And you can ask more questions and win more T-shirts. You know, that's the most important thing. But actually, the most important thing is inviting you to be part of our I Love Lucifer community. We think it's going to be an amazing time for one and all, and hear something that you haven't heard before, and we all need that. And can't thank our cast, our amazing cast, more. I can't thank Susie enough for being an incredible creative partner. I can't thank myself enough. I never do. I you know. So, but that said, Susie, anything else you want to add? Or
No. Love you all. Go to Apple Podcasts and listen to the trailer and give us a couple stars if you like it. It'll help us. It'll help us get out there and tell your friends. That's all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Hope to see you again soon. Take care.
Bye.